Wait, go, Evan, go up to the basket a little bit.
Yeah. Make sure that the camera's volumes are down. All of 3 of them. 2%, that's fine. Well, actually, you can go 0, honestly. That's fine. So anything we say will probably be heard. Yeah. Unless it's by M, too. So I think 2 and 2 and 5.
Aaron. I said something to Emma, I was like, high five. She said something about it, right? And I was like, high five. I was like, yeah, high five. And she was like, what? And I was like, the FalconVision is great. I gotta talk to you, man. What? Yeah. Okay, if anything, it was like a PG version of a dirty picture. What?
Hey, go on a wide shot on our team.
Oh,
Have Aaron go wide on our team only.
why did you make the glitter on the top?
Nope, you can't move it. Capture the rise.
You gotta capture the line.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa! Look at that scoreboard!
Yes.
When did we get that?
I haven't seen it. Don't do the actually, never mind. It's 2% both of your cameras and then 5% this camera down. Just nothing.
Serving pizza, chips, candy, drinks, and of course, Chick-fil-A. Just make your way out the gym door and turn left. Thank you for your support.
Okay, I'm going off you.
national anthem.
Hey, good job, Adam. Aaron, can you go to the middle of the court, please? Like, hurry up. Like, I'm on edge. Evan, I'm on you. now,
Takes
go.
the ball out of bounds. Or Carey off the ball.
Evan, you're on.
Trying to run a backdoor cut, leads to
Evan, you're on.
an offensive foul.
Green Hope will steal the possession away from the Imps.
Evan, you're on.
Point for the Falcons. Passes it to Moser. Nia Washington cuts inside.
He's bound for the first basket of the game.
2-0 Green Hope. He has the ball at the wing and passes it to Clark. Carey drives and this is a shot. A loose ball and Carey grabs it. Clark with another shot. She also misses this one. And Moser with a long pass to Sever. Who tries to drive in but backs out. Washington now has it at the top of the key. Tori Washington steps into a three at bricks, but her sister grabs the rebound. She puts it up, but that doesn't fall. And Harry pushes the ball up the floor.
Calls the bucket
Off Green Hope. Smith looks to get it inside a key. She's able to do it. She puts it up, can't get the shot to fall. Ball is deflected off.
Moser.
Evan, I'm on you.
Carey tries to get in the key, but it's stolen by Nia Washington, who takes it coast to coast and finishes at the rim. Green Hope up 4-0.
Evan, I'm on you.
Clark has the ball. She passes it to Key. And Key will travel.
Evan, I'm on you.
Evan, back to line.
Lead even farther. Holbrook, and the Falcons are able to break the full court pressure by Carey. Holbrook passes it to Nia Washington. He passes it to Nia Washington. Holbrook jumps and makes the three for a 2. Green Hope up 6-0. Carey fumbling the ball. Sever with the steal. Nia Washington can't get that shot to fall. And Keone Key tries to take it coast to coast, but she can't copy Washington. Anna Padiak at the free throw line. She will be shooting 2. She swishes the first one to put Carey on the board 4 minutes into the opening quarter. Her second shot will also find the middle of the hoop. And Carey continues his full court pressure. Holbrook single-handedly breaks it and draws the foul.
Evan, you're on.
Washington throws it into Braden Mislow. And Smith will foul her. Catherine Holbrook sets up the Falcons half-court offense. Severs sends it to Tori Washington. Mislow has it in the corner. She finds Nia Washington inside. Nia Washington with the third basket of the game. She's averaging 21 points on the season. She guards Key, who gets to the rack but can't finish. And after slight pressure, Greeno can break the press. Mislow throws a nice pass inside to Nia Washington, finds Tori Washington, who can't make the layup. Carry ball. 3 minutes ago in the first quarter. Smith brings the ball up, passes it to Key. Anna Padiak picks up her second foul on the Sever shot. She gets the first one to fall as Bridget Barrett checks in for Tori Washington. Padiak checks out with 2 fouls. Coach is trying to keep her safe. As Sever gets her second foul shot to fall as Greeno pushes its lead to 8. Clark now playing the point as Key has it at the volleyball line. Pass it to Kanadi, who gets stuck in the corner but is able to get it out. Key back to Kanadi, who fires up a 3 and gets it to fall with the Sever's hand in her face. She doesn't matter, and Key with the steal, and Sever tackles her, and without a mistake, the refs call her for the foul. Ariana Smith back to her typical point guard duties. Pass it to Key. Inside, back outside to Smith, who shoots a 3, can't get it to fall. Holbrook with the rebound and an immediate foul by Clark. A minute 48 to go. Green Hope leads Carey 2-5. Holbrook looks to slow the tempo up a bit.
Aaron, stop sleeping.
Hands it to Mislow. To Holbrook. To Sever in the corner. Sever drives. There's 3 people on her. She loses control of the ball, but Mislow gets the rebound. Barrett inside. The shot doesn't fall off the backboard. Barrett applying full court pressure, but Imps break it with ease. And now Smith looks to get to work. Ball is deflected off Kaylee Moser.
Oh,
the
shit.
captain.
I don't know why.
A 3 from the corner for Kanadi. She can't get it to fall like she got the first one to fall. And an air ball by Maldonado. And Nia Washington pushes the ball up the court. She takes it all the way to the rack. Nia Washington, she now has 8 points, more than the Carey's entire team in this opening quarter. Smith in the corner, pass it inside to Key over everyone. Key has not scored a point thus far, and she's averaging 11 for the season. Holbrook on the backdoor dish. She gets that one to rattle in, and Greenope up 14-5. A corner 3 by Kanadi. That's her second 3 of the game. She gets it to fall. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Holbrook, she drives and no one stops her, and she lays it in. As the first quarter comes to an end, Green Hope up 16-8.
Alright, it's going to provide you with the ultimate car buying experience.
Alright.
Carey starts the second quarter with the ball. Falcons bring immediate pressure, and Smith is able to get through the defense and is deflected out of bounds off the Falcons. Kanadi, who had 2 late threes to keep the game close, passes it in. Washington with the steal layup. She's averaging 21 points on the season, and she's into double figures already, less than a minute into the second quarter. Kanadi sets up for another 3, can't get it to fall. And Key with the rebound, she loses control of it. She looks to kick it out. She does just that to Smith, who swings it to nobody. And Maldonado tries to save the ball, can't do it. And Green Hope will try to extend its lead. Holbrook passes midcourt, calls the play, and waits for it to develop. Sever now in the corner to Washington. Inside the back door times 2 leads to another Nia Washington bucket. Kanadi, type defense by the Falcons. Carey is scrambling on the offensive end. Nice ball movement, sets up a long air ball 3 by Ariana Smith. Carey already down 20-8 with 6:46 remaining in the second quarter. They are trying to avenge a 20-point home loss they suffered just a few weeks ago. Carey's defense in their full court press forces a turnover. Carey is playing without 6'5" junior Kamari K, who's averaging a double-double, so that, without a doubt, has been a factor. Her sister finally gets on the board. She lays it in, and Nia Washington fouls her and one.
Switch off. Yeah.
She makes a free throw, and Moser with a quick inbounds to Holbrook, who tries to force something to Sever. It just isn't there. Leads to a Green Hope turnover. Green Hope was in complete control of this game, but a couple of turnovers later, and Carey can put itself right back in it. Moore drives. Smith now, the top of the key. Back to Moore, inside the key, and it is stolen by the Falcons. Tori Washington. She misses a layup. Key with the rebound.
I'm switching to Evan right now. I'm on Evan.
To go. Smith in the corner. She dribbles it out. And Carey sets up its half-court offense. Kanadi at the wing. She tries to drive it past Tori Washington. She then kicks it. The ref, one ref called a travel, another called a foul, and it is a travel. Carey in its half-court press, playing a triangle press. It's flustering the Falcons a bit, but Holbrook and Washington break it. They get inside to Nia Washington, who just glides through the defense. Extend their lead to 11. Smith fast up the floor to Kanadi. Back to Smith. Smith in the corner. She looks in the key. Washington's defense prevents it, and a tip ball. More deflections. Ball's going everywhere. Still going everywhere, and a travel is called. Dual possession leads to an M turnover. Catherine Holbrook, the senior captain, bringing it up with Tori Washington, who turns it over. Ariana Smith misses the wide open layup. Nia Washington with a deflected rebound, but then she loses it. Back inside to Smith, who tries to drive in. She lowers her shoulder into Holbrook, who gets called for the foul. Ariana Smith will be shooting 2.
Okay.
Smith makes her first free throw.
Tyler thinks it's okay.
She misses the second one, and Holbrook with the rebound off the wing. She immediately looks to go. She swings it to Sever, who drives in and just throws one up over her shoulder. She gets her own miss, grabs the ball, and draws a foul. Sever makes her first free throw. She's now 3 for 3 for the game from the charity strike. Tori Washington checks out of the game. Coach Robinson giving her a breather in the finishing stretches of the first half. Sever makes her second free throw. Green Hope now up 24-12. Smith to Kanadi, back to Smith. Kia's at the top. This is Sever guarding her. Huge mismatch. Key can't take advantage of it. Pass it to Smith, who splashes home a tray. MacLeod drives the ball inside and turns it over. Carey with the chance. A 3 will cut it to 2 possessions. Smith passes it to Key, who looks to drive. It goes nowhere, and a quick pass is stolen by Holbrook, who goes all the way and misses the layup. Carey with the rebound. Kanadi now has it to Smith. Smith at the top of the key. Key pulls up for a jump shot. Not her strong suit. Nia Washington with the defensive rebound. She goes coast to coast but swings it to Catherine Holbrook. Holbrook drives. She passes it to Braden Mislow. Inside to Holbrook. It was there, but Holbrook was underneath the hoop. Sever with the, and she double dribbles. Sever, who drives right underneath the hoop, and her shot doesn't fall, but she will draw the foul. Sever already 4 for 4 for the game from the free throw line, with a chance to add 2 more makes to that. She does just that. She adds 1. And now with a chance to extend the Falcon lead to 9 with 2 minutes 27 seconds to go in the first half. Green Hope now up 26-17. Smith has a ball. She calls a play. She passes it to Kanadi, who drives and pulls it and swooshes it. Kanadi having a heck of a game so far. She's contributed for nearly half of Imp's points. Pass to Mislow. She had an open 3, doesn't take it. Tori Washington now passes it across the court to Mislow. She drives. She passes it to Sever. Sever in the corner, doing her thing. Tight defense by Key. And she drives back door and gets a reverse layup to go. And a crowd erupts with that make. Moore fumbles the ball out of the bounds off a good pass. Green Hope now with the chance to extend its leads to double digit once again. Mislow, cross court pass to Washington. She's double teamed, passes it to Sever. She drives, she kicks it to Washington mid jump. Washington forces up a shot, and Carey will rebound it and go. This is Smith. She looks to drive back out. This is Kanadi, a 3. We've seen that shot fall for her, but that one she airballs, and it will lead to a Falcon bucket. Green Hope now up 11. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Key has a ball at the 3-point line. She drives, she kicks to Kanadi. She sets up for another 3, and this one doesn't fall. She seems to have fallen a bit cold from beyond the 3-point line here in these final minutes of the second quarter. And a lazy pass by Braden Mislow leads to a turnover. Kanadi will throw the ball in. She throws it into Moore. Passes it out to Smith. Ariana Smith looks inside to Key. She does just that. She kicks out of Kanadi. She says for another one. She's short on that. She seems to be getting a bit fatigued. All of her shots are coming short. 20 seconds to go. You're in the second quarter. Key now has it. She puts it up, and it does not fall. Bridget Barrett will get the layup to go. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Heave, not close. And Carey will go into halftime trailing by 13 to the home Green Hope Falcons. the first of our free throws don't fall. Key's second free throw does not get the shooter's roll. But a lane violation on Green Hope allows Key to have another free throw attempt. She also misses this one. Moser with the rebound. She passes it to Washington. And now Holbrook starts things for Green Hope. Washington with the cross-court pass to Holbrook, who takes one dribble and pulls it. Shot doesn't go. Washington can't hit the putback. And Smith now takes it. She dribbles to the corner, backs up to the wing, and she passes it to Clark. Padiak in the corner. She picked up 2 fouls early in the game and was taken out. And now she's drawn a foul on Moser, who basically pushes her over. Green Hope with 2 fouls in the second half. Imps can get it in. Smith will drive, and she gets the floater to go. Green Hope's lead has been cut into, and a carrying violation on Tori Washington gives Carey the ball back. So now Carey's trying to mount some sort of a rally here to get back in the ball game, trying to avoid having their 2-game losing streak extend to 3. Green Hope, on the other hand, has a 2-game winning streak, and they're trying to push it to 3. Nia Washington gets hit in the eye, but she pushed over Key, and she gets a foul called on her. It's her third, and that's a big foul for the junior captain. She has blood on her eye. She's going to have to come off the court. Because you cannot play in a basketball game with blood. She was close this game to eclipsing 1,200 points in her Green Hope career as a junior. The record is around 2,000 with Kristen Gaffney. I'm not sure if she has broken it yet. Tori Washington now. Green Hope looks to go without their leader and their floor general. Sever catches the ball in the corner. She chucks up a 3 and does not fall. And a beautiful save by Smith. It goes straight to Bridget Barrett. Carney steals the ball, and she looks to take it coast to coast, and she gets a circus shot and a foul and one. And minus the good opening 30 seconds, Carey's been in complete control in the second half. Almost a complete flip of what we saw in the first half. Inbounds in a loose scrum. Still a loose scrum. It's a kick out. Imps will have possession. Deflected by Holbrook inside. Now it's Key. She tries to body Moser, and a foul. Another foul is called on the Falcons. That's 5 in this half. Check that. Foul was an offensive foul on Carey. Carey in their full court press. It's broken immediately by the Falcons. It's out of bounds off Bridget Barrett. She didn't get the shot to fall. She was trying to grab the rebound, and she stepped out of bounds. It'll be Carey ball. Smith goes into the corner. Not the place you want to go. It's basketball 101. Key passes it out. Now it's Smith to Key. Key, she drives and it's blocked by Tori Washington. The great defense remains carry ball. Smith now has it at the top of the key. She drives, swings it to Clark. Now it's Carney. Back to Smith. They're passing it around the three-point line. Now Smith will drive, attack. The shot does not drop. And Greenhope has a fast break. It will be a layup for Holbrook. Greenhope ends their scoring drought. They're now up 14 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. A loose ball scrum leads to a foul. Not sure who this is on. It's on Sammy Sever. It's Greenhope's 5th team foul in the third quarter. We're barely 4 minutes into the third quarter, and Greenhope has already committed nearly enough fouls to put Carey in the bonus. If Carey's smart, they will drive to the hoop and try and draw more fouls. They need to get points. As Greenhope is dominating on all cylinders right now. And Sever was complaining about a foul call, but and lets the ball go out of bounds. And Carey with another opportunity here. Now it's Smith. And an open three. Shot does not go in. It's loose ball scrum. It's going to be a jump ball possession to Carey. So they will have yet another opportunity for Carey. Barely gets in before the 5-second call. She gets into Key, who pulls up a jumper and swooshes it. It's now only a 12-point game. Tori Washington, she steps into a mid-range jumper, which doesn't go, and Carey pushes it. It's Smith, who's bodied, dishes it to Key, who nearly gets a shot to foul with the and one, but it doesn't. She will be shooting two. Carey is now in the bonus with 3:21 left to play in the third quarter. The first free throw will fall for Key, or second one. Does not get the shooter's roll. Tori Washington with a deflected rebound, and she's going, but there's no one there, and she smartly pulls out. Holbrook calls for the ball. Finally gets it. She's letting time run off the clock as they're setting up a play. Sever now has it. Pass it to Holbrook, who appeared to switch pivot feet, but no call. Sever drives. She kicks it to Tori Washington, whose three clanks off the rim. Smith with a chance to cut it into single digits, something we have not seen since midway through the second quarter. A three-point shot by Clark falls. It is now an 8-point game, and Coach Robinson has seen enough. He takes a full timeout. It is now only an 8-point game. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. carry will come out of the full Green Hope timeout, and a half-court defense. Catherine Holbrook walks the ball up the floor. She passes it to Barrett, who drives, kicks it to Mislow. Now it's Holbrook. Screen is set by Barrett. The roll by Barrett, the pass by Holbrook, and a foul is called. It was a quick call and a quick play, but it goes in favor of the Falcons. Mislow will pass it in. Throws it to Tori Washington in the other corner. Nia Washington is now entering the game with a bandage on her left eye. A minute 50 to go here in the third quarter. Green Hope leads by 8. They led us by as many as 15. Barrett extending her elbow. That's typically a foul, but no call. Now it's Holbrook. Holbrook dribbles out. Green Hope running a lot of seconds off the clock. And the clock is our friend in this case. Tori Washington to Sever to Holbrook. Holbrook drives, and a push is called on the floor. It'll be Green Hope ball. Washington passes the ball in to her sister. Holbrook has it at the wing. She passes it to Nia Washington. You're seeing her first bit of action in a while. She immediately goes to the rack and draws a foul. She'll have 2 shots. Green Hope has been in an obvious slump since she has left the game. Now that she's back, they look to pick up the 3rd win in a row. Her first free throw will not go. She'll have a second one to extend the lead to 9. She swishes that one through, and Smith will bring the ball up for the Imps. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Smith waiting for something to happen. She now passes it. Moore tries to force a pass inside, and it's stolen by Sever. Sever's averaging 2.3 steals a game. She picked up one there. Holbrook takes it from the half-court line to the rack and draws the foul. Holbrook averaging double figures on the year. Gets the first one to swoosh home. Her second one does not rattle home. Green Hope's lead is now 10. Smith at the 3-point line. She drives, she backs out. The tight defense by Tori Washington. Get it into Key, right to the hoop. Lays it easily into the goal. 39-31, Green Hope leads. She passes Holbrook to Washington. Washington goes straight to the hoop. Picks up the foul. She's going to the rack. .1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nia Washington, the bandage on her left eye, gets the first one to fall. Green Hope now up 9. Kayla Tanner, the sophomore, checks in for the Falcons. Nia Washington swishes the second one home. Moore trying to get the ball in. Is frantic and nearly turns it over, but Smith grabs the loose ball. Goes to the rack, draws a foul. She will be going to the line. 3.5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
FalconVision lives and dies with us. Have him on there.
Ariana Smith misses her first free throw.
Brand new for us. It was like starting from scratch. Like now it's something established. Yeah.
She makes the second one. It's immediately passed to Holbrook. She knocks it out of bounds. Carey will have possession with 2 seconds to go. They have the ball at their own end. They could possibly get a shot to go. They could cut this lead in an unfortunate way for the Falcons. Looks to get it in. It's Conady. Airball's a jump shot. We enter the fourth quarter. Green Hope leads by 9.
Okay, let's be honest here. It's women's basketball. The last time we streamed this, only like. Okay. Like 200 people watched. So like the men's one, I'd have you like practice at this. So my general rule is, once they cross half line, try to switch it to line. Yeah. So if you go tight right off the inbound, like after they score, everyone's gonna go tight on the ball carrier, and right once you get to the half line, switch it to line. That's how you play it. Yeah.
Green Hope with the possession arrow. They get the ball to start the fourth and final quarter. Holbrook crosses midcourt. Tanner doesn't dribble, but she passes it to Nia Washington, who picks up a blocking call on Key. That should be the bonus. It will be the 1-and-1. Nia Washington will head to the charity strike. Add to her pretty tremendous day so far, considering that she was out for most of the third quarter with an eye injury. She gets the front end of the 1-and-1 to go. Extends the Green Hope lead to double digits. Nia Washington with the second one. Green Hope leads now by 11. An interesting move. They have Key bring the ball up the floor. She splits through the defense but gets stuck in the corner. No problem getting out for her. She's the tallest girl on the court by at least a couple inches. She drives and nearly gets the shot to go, but it rims out. Tanner with the rebound, and Green Hope with a chance to put this game out of reach. 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Nia Washington right to the hoop. Can't finish. Carey now. Smith drives, and her shot rattles out, but a steal. Smith was a key contributor on that steal. Now she has the ball in the corner. Works it inside to Key. Back out. This is Clark. Clark sets up. Does not hit the three. Moore had the ball in her hands, but she knocks it out of bounds. Will be Green Hope ball. Holbrook passes midcourt, passes it to Barrett. Nia Washington gets the ball inside to Kayla Tanner to Catherine Holbrook. Holbrook loses control of the ball, regains pressure, and another foul call. This one on Carney. Holbrook will make the front end of her 1-and-1. Green Hope now up 12. Down 13, Carey needs to get something going, and they can't. Immediately turns it over. Holbrook on a fast break layup off the steal by the assist by Bridget Barrett. Green Hope now up 15. This lead seems insurmountable now. A bit of confusion coming off this out of the timeout. Carey now has the ball across midcourt. Smith in the corner to Clark. Asks for the screen, she gets it. Cross court pass. Back to Smith. Smith works it inside to Key. Key back to Smith. To Clark. Steps into a shot. It's a two-pointer. Barrett has trouble getting the ball in, but a nice drop pass to Catherine Holbrook. And she dishes it to Washington, who makes a dribble move. Takes a shot, doesn't fall. Smith with the rebound. Smith now drives in, picks up a floater, and Kayla Tanner draws the offensive foul on the charge. That puts Green Hope in the double bonus. Tanner gets it into Holbrook. He tries all the way down the court, but it's blocked at the last second by Key. Washington into Sever. Back inside to Washington. And a moving screen is called on Kayla Tanner. Gives Carey the ball, down 13. Needing some quick baskets if they want to mount a final rally here. And another offensive foul. This one will be a moving screen. That's 3 straight possessions with offensive fouls, as both teams seem to be crumbling in terms of composure down the stretch. Holbrook gets it across midcourt. And Sever picks up a foul on Smith. She will get 2 shots. Sever gets her first free throw to go. 4:37 remaining in the 4th quarter. (48-34). Smith, kick, Kanadi. She splashes home a 3, cuts the lead to 11. That's her 3rd 3 of the night. Holbrook slow to get the ball across half court, but she does so within that 10-second time slot. Washington right by her man and lays it right up in there. 4 minutes ago in the 4th quarter. Kanadi pump fakes. Back to Kanadi. She fires a 3 up. This one's short, rebounded by Key. The putback is good. Holbrook taking her cool, sweet time to get the ball across half court, and now extends her forearm and gets the shot to fall. I mean, she did push off with the forearm there, so. Regardless, a nice shot by Holbrook. Extends Green Hope lead to 13. Smith in the corner inside to Padiak. The jump ball is called. Carey gets possession. And Kadiak. Smith to Kanadi. Back to Smith. To Kanadi. She does not shoot a 3, instead works it inside. Now it's Kanadi. Swings it to Clark, who fires a 3. That one is not good. And Sever with some apparent cherry picking gets the layup to go. Green Hope now at 15 with under 3 minutes to go in the game. Inside to Kodiak, to Kanadi, to Smith. The 3 clanks off the rim. Smith gets off for the rebound. Bridget Barrett falls over. 54-41. 2:35 to go in the 4th quarter. Timeout, Carey. A sloppy inbounds pass is recovered by Holbrook, and Green Hope looks to take off as much time as possible on this possession. A botched handoff attempt, but Green Hope is able to retain possession. Screened by Barrett inside to Mislow, who tries to do something that wasn't there. And Carey, at 2:13 to go, down 13, has the ball. passes it. This is a 2-pointer. Does not go. And it will be Green Hope ball. A foul is called on the floor. It is Holbrook who will be going to the free throw line. Holbrook doesn't get the first one to go. The lead remains at 13 with 2 minutes to go here in the game. She doesn't get the second one to go either. Smith with the rebound. Oh, and then behind the back to Key, who steps into a jump shot. Again, not her strong suit. Nia Washington with the board. She looks to go coast to coast, but dishes it to Holbrook at the last chance. And that just about puts the game out of reach. Carey sending it in its subs. Oh, but Kanadi hits the 3. Now it's a 12-point game, a minute and a half to go. Holbrook with good dribbling skills to get the ball across half court and avoid a 5-second call on by her defender. Bridget Barrett is called for an offensive foul, moving screen. And the reserves have been sent in for both teams. Nia Washington and Catherine Holbrook remain in for the Falcons. A minute to go. Here in the first game of this Green Hope Carey doubleheader. We have the men's varsity game coming up. Quick hands by Holbrook. Knocks the ball out of bounds with 58 seconds to go. And Nia Washington is being checked out of the game to a... Nia Washington and Catherine Holbrook are being checked out of the game with a standing ovation. It's now Clark. Clark trying to do something. Maldonado. Inside. Foul is called. It will be Lauren Fisher going to the free throw line. Green Hope will improve to 4-1 in conference play. Jordan is the only undefeated team left in the Tri-6 for women's basketball. Green Hope still has 2 dates with them in the coming weeks. So those are some high-stake games in determining who will have the advantage when it comes to the conference tournament later this year. An offensive board and put back for Anna Padiak. And it's now a 9-point game. Mislow brings the ball across half court to Riley Wicks. He loses control of the ball, and Clark with the steal. Clark. Now it's in the corner. Passed inside. A 3. It's not a 3. It goes anyway. It's now only a 7-point game, 20 seconds to go. It's only a matter of time now, and a travel is called. So Carey's reserve is putting up a good fight to trim this deficit. This final score is going to look respectable. Clark, cross half court, 5 seconds to go in the game now. Stuck in the corner, 2-1 game. Green Hope improves to 16-3 on the year. Carey falls to 9-10. We have the men's game coming up.
This season, Mia has become just the third female basketball player in Greenhope history to score more than 1,000 points in her high school career. Prior to tonight's game, Mia has scored 1,262 points, averaging 28 points per game, shooting just 49% of the floor. Let's give her
now. Can you hear me? You talk.
Schaffer will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The first one is good. Second one is also good. Green Oak now up 2-0. Terry floating the ball off the floor. Pull-up jumper, good. Green Oak pushes the ball up the floor. Williams gets it and drives.
Are you talking?
Yeah.
I can't hear you though. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't.
Schaffer drives. Puts up a shot. By 4. 6:30 to go in the opening quarter. Carrying's half-court set. Ball now on the wing. Keith passes it to Smith. A long rebound and puts three, doesn't go. Another offensive rebound by Carey. And another offensive rebound by Carey. That was called on Chuck Hill for Green Hope. Ball in the corner. Carey now setting up a play. Slips back behind Jordan Bates-Williams. Carey now up 7-4. Carey shows some pressure, but falls out of it. Josh Shavino brings the ball up. Williams picks up his dribble, hands it off to Hills, who drives. Gets the ball stolen away, but it will remain Green Hope ball.
Chuck is good at getting to the paint area.
Yep. Fenton with the cross-court pass. Jordan Bates-Williams, the 3 bricks, and a long rebound by Carey. And they look to go. A foul back at the three-point line prevents an easy bucket. The foul's on Ryan Schaffer. This is first. inbounded. And a long two-pointer over PJ Fenton falls for the Imps.
That's one of those shots, if you take another step back, you got a three.
PJ Fenton drives,
Oh,
gets an easy shot to fall.
that's a nice little floater there. PJ's really smooth around the bucket area.
The drive.
He had to travel on that one.
And he did just that. It'll be Green Hope ball down 3 with 4:28 to go in the first quarter. Carey showing press as they have for much of the game so far, but back out of it. Hills to Williams, who misses a shot long, and Carey looks to go.
Two little chippy fouls here.
Inbound pass stolen by Fenton. Pass it to Schaffer. Can't get the shot to fall, but he will pick up the foul.
That was good for Schaffer to just take it to the rack instead of trying to pull back out. He's pretty good from the free throw line. Hopefully he'll give us at least one or two of these. Schaffer's really had a nice career here at Green Hope.
Yes, he's the leading scorer this season for the Falcons.
He's been a main player since his 10th grade year, so now being a senior, hopefully he can keep playing at the level he's been playing this year.
Those free throws cut significantly into the Imp lead. Schaffer jumps on the pump fake. Sorry, that was Fenton. And Carey will get the basket off of it. Chuck Hills will slow the game up, bringing the ball up. Fenton now at the wing. Turnover. And a carry is called on Carey.
Well, you got to dribble the ball when you go down the court. That's the key.
3:24 remaining in the first quarter as Nick Lawson checks in for the first time. Fenton has it at the top of the key. Swings it to Lawson. Passes it back to Fenton, who drives. The shot is blocked, but he gets the rebound and puts it back in for 2.
That's just wanting it more than the other one. Good job. He stayed with it, got the block, put it back up.
Carey tried to get something going, and it wasn't there. Now the backdoor pass, get the and one. They'll have a chance to extend this lead to a 2-possession lead.
That was a nice play by Carey. You got to give him that. Good backdoor. Josh was just a tad late on that recovery. Justin Grant's checked into the game. He's a really athletic player.
Josh Savino picks up a foul, giving Carey another opportunity here.
That may be Josh's second foul. If that's the case, he may be sitting for a lot of the first half here.
Oh, he was just checked out. Justin Grant nearly steals the ball. Carry jumper doesn't fall. And tight pressure by Nick Lawson. The second shot won't fall, and another offensive rebound for the Imps. They've gotten a plethora of those here in this opening quarter. A three-pointer won't fall, and an over-the-back call.
He pretty much climbed up him as if he had a ladder. I mean, he was all over Schaffer. Good box out by Schaffer.
Schaffer passes it in to Lawson. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Hills now brings the ball up. Passes it to Fenton. Can't finish at the rim, and it will be out of bounds off Greenhope. Carey with another offensive rebound. And he travels, falling to the ground with the ball.
Looks like Carey's trying to go full court man-to-man press. Number 12 all over. That's got to be a mugging.
Yeah. Hills works to get open after drawing the foul, and he'll slow things up here. The moving screen is called on Justin Grant. The foul puts Carey in the bonus.
Yeah, it had to be an offensive foul. He's pushing off. Justin played very good defense on that one. Good defense. Justin was moving his feet. He beat him to the spot. That's the key. Let's see if we can get a bucket here. Help cut the lead down.
Hills with the ball. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter. He gets the shot, doesn't get the shot to fall, but draws the foul. And he will be headed to the free throw line.
Chuck's been good all year getting to the lane. He's an excellent driver.
He misses the first of his 2 free throws.
Looks like Jordan Bates is back in, giving PJ a rest right here at the end of the quarter.
Hill's second free throw will fall. 3-point lead for Carey now. 50 seconds to go in that quarter. The pass and the bucket will fall for the Imps.
Nice little mid-range shot. Yeah.
The second foul on Hunt. He just come into the game and he's already picked up 2 quick fouls. Greenhope will go to the free throw line on a 1-and-1.
Well, he pretty much put a saddle on Chuck there and was riding him down court. Chuck is hard to contain, though, no question.
Jalen Corber checks in for Ryan Schaffer, trying to give both Schaffer and Fenton an extended break here at the end of the first quarter.
I'm at the far end of the court, down by the team on the opposite side.
Hills misses a free throw. It's been his limit, if you would, throughout its entire career. A long pass down the court. The foul is drawn. Justin Grant will go to the free throw line. If he makes both, he cuts this to a one-possession ball game. Green Hope's already in the double bonus here. We're not even in the second quarter yet. The first one falls for Grant. Makes the second one. Is now a 3-point carry lead.
Stop here would be nice.
So as if Carey is trying to play for the last shot here in this quarter. Ball handler eyes the scoreboard. Nick Lawson not giving him an inch on defense and is stolen by Hills.
He's got time. He got it. Got to the rim.
And he gets the layup to go. And that layup cuts the Imp lead to 1.
That was a great defensive play.
The great defensive play cuts into this Imp lead even farther.
Looks like we had a good first quarter there. Okay, what do you think there, Bradley? What do you see for the second quarter?
Oh, Greeno did a great job at the end of the quarter in terms of getting to the foul line. I think you'll see a lot more of that considering they're already in the double bonus here.
Yeah, if we can make free throws, that's going to be key.
Carries. The pull-up jumper will fall. And Hills inbounds it to Schaffer. Schaffer is trapped, gets it to Hills, and Carey falls back into half-court defense.
Oh, nice take. That was fantastic take.
Stolen by Jordan Bates. Gets the rim, but can't finish. Out of bounds.
He might have got fouled on that, but he did take it in there. White ball. That was a great finish down at the end by Jalen. And then good steal by Jordan.
Schaffer gets stuck, but gets out of it. Williams to Schaffer, who pump fakes and drives. Kicks out Jordan. Kicks it to the corner. And the three doesn't fall. Carey with the defensive rebound.
Had to be a charge. Got to be a charge.
A block is called on Jordan. You thought that was a charge?
Well, it was pretty close. I guess it could go any way. When you look like a statue, I would think that'd be a charge, but that's why I'm not out there refereeing. He did take it strong. I give him that.
The first free throw will fall. Carey now leads 19-17 with 7 minutes to go. Second one is good as well.
They're back into that man-to-man press, but they're trapping off the first pass.
Greeno doesn't seem to be having any trouble with it, and the three will fall.
Oh.
Schaffer, it's a three and a carried turnover. Gives Greeno a chance to have their first lead since early going.
You're so right. We seem to be breaking that press pretty consistently. That opened up a free look for Schaffer, which whenever he pulls the trigger, it's dangerous.
If you were Carey, would you go out of that press?
I think I would maybe back it back a little bit, not give them a free look. They've been playing good half-court man-to-man, but...
Carey with the rebound and the finish at the rim. Semino picks up his dribbles and passes it to Chuck Hills.
They are making a conscious effort once Chuck gets the ball to pull out the press.
Greeno setting up a play here inside.
Oh.
Easy shot doesn't go. Jump ball goes to Greenhope.
Both teams are playing a pretty hard defense, pretty good defense for both teams.
Been a very physical game so far, evident by the high foul counts. Greenhope 3 will give him the lead. Schaffer drives and draws the foul. He will go to the line for 2.
Nice take to the bucket for Schaffer. He has a great shot from outside, but he also can take it to the rack.
Makes him so hard to defend. He gets the first free throw to go. Cuts the Carey lead to 1. Can't tie the game. Carey will get the rebound. Slowly bringing the ball up the floor here. Greeno with some suffocating defense.
Good man-to-man. I thought he had that.
He almost picks off the pass, and it leads to an open shot and a score.
That's a nice mid-range shot there Carey made. Got him for a charge.
Greeno gets called for the charge, and Carey will have a chance to make their lead 2 possessions here. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Josh Savino checks back in here.
Jalen went out. He gave him some good solid minutes.
The 3 will fall and make the lead 6 for Carey. Inbound to Schaffer. Chuck.
Oh.
Backdoor pass. And a goaltending, is called.
You don't see that often at the high school level.
No. Something you would see more in the professional and even college game, but I've never seen it in I watched a lot of high school games. I have never seen a goaltending call.
Well, now you can say you've seen it. That was a Green Hope's gone to a 2-3 now. Little zone, kind of mix it up a little bit. Maybe see what they can do with that. Now
Inside
back to
pass. A rebound by Chuck. He pushes it. Fenton bodies his man and gets the shot to fall. 27-25, Carey leads. Man's open in the corner. The three is short.
Oh, that was a great rebound by Justin. Justin Grant went up there and got that. He just wanted it more. That was a great rebound.
3.5 minutes ago here in the first half. Great ball game so far.
Oh, fantastic game if you want to watch a good ball game. Both teams are playing at a high level.
So kick this Schaffer. Can't get the three to go.
Oh, if he could have hit that, this house would have come down.
Mid-range jumper. Nothing but net.
That's a good shot because this day and time, young players have lost the mid-range shot.
You see him go more for the three. And the inside shot, they can't get the shooter's roll. That putback isn't good either.
Good rebound.
That putback isn't good either. Carey is now on a fast break. Multiple offensive rebounds in that series for Green Hope, but Carey will be the beneficial.
Yeah, got to have a timeout here right now. That was unfortunate. We had 3 or 4 shots down there underneath the bucket. Couldn't get it to fall. Kept getting the rebound, and they get a run out and hit a 3 on a run out. So that's a 5-point swing right there.
Extends Carey's lead to 7. Green Hope's largest deficit of this quarter.
I do think this is a great timeout because only down by 7. Don't get too excited. Call a timeout. Get regrouped. I know Coach Green's over there probably drawing something up. Maybe get a stop. Well, let's see. I believe it's our ball. So get a bucket here. Get it down to 5. Maybe play a couple good defensive stops, and we're right back in it. So a while ago, PJ made a couple good plays. He got a good bucket there. PJ Fenton, we know him as. He's a solid player all around, good technique. Got Lawson in the game now.
And Nick Lawson will checks in for Green Hope. Hill seems to be in no hurry here offensively. Lawson picks up his dribble. Ball's now on the wing. And the corner, that's Fenton. 3 is long. The offensive rebound. And that putback is good this time.
Justin Grant's come to play tonight.
He's having a great game off the bench.
Oh, good help defense. Fantastic help defense.
Fenton gets a steal. Gets it to the corner. Ball's deflected. It'll be Green Hope ball.
That was good help. He got by Lawson. PJ stepped in, gave good help side defense. Now we have the ball a chance to cut it to, is it 3?
Yes. Green Hope seems to be perfectly content with a slow-paced half-court ball game. A minute and a half to go here in the first half.
Carey's gone to a 2-3.
A deep 3 for Nick Lawson.
Lawson can shoot that shot.
It cuts the deficit to 2 here with just over a minute to go.
I'm not sure why Carey went to a 2-3 when they've been pretty stifling on man-to-man. That gave Lawson time to get his open look.
The corner 3 by the Carey player is short, and Green Hope will have an opportunity to take the lead if they hit a 3.
This would be big going into the half. Good pressure there, though.
Hills goes right to the hoop, dishes it to the corner, back out. They drive. Shot doesn't fall. And a fast break for Carey.
Oh,
Great
good hustle.
Nick Lawson with bats the ball out of bounds, possibly saves a bucket. With under a minute to go here in the first half.
Hustle. You can't overrate hustle. That was great getting back like that.
Fenton can't seem to steal the ball, and a foul is called on the shot. And Carey will go to the line for two. He gets the first one to Raudo home.
Who'd they call that foul on? Chuck?
I don't know. Lawson with the rebound, pushes it up to Hills.
Oh, beautiful.
Nick Lawson with another three. He's having a heck of a final 2 minutes here. He knocks the ball out.
That's got to be great play by Lawson. You're right, Lawson has played extremely well the last 2 minutes. He's hit 2 threes from downtown Raleigh.
$20 seconds to go here in the first half.
He's given us a big lift off the bench.
6 points and a great hustle on the defensive end has tied the game. As Carey probably looks for a final shot opportunity. Stolen by Grant.
And
he draws the foul. He will go to the line for two to give Greenhope their first lead of the night.
Justin is known. He can play some defense. He's very athletic, played football, was a wide receiver on the football team. That was a great steal. Then he got mugged on the way to the bucket.
Doesn't get the roll. But you have another one to give Greenhope the lead.
Justin was the MVP of the JV team last year, so he can play.
Greenhope now has the lead. 10 seconds to go in the first half. The drive. And a foul is called with under a second to go. Jalen Corprew fouls the driver. Carey will have 2 shots here.
That was unfortunate because he threw that ball back out. There might not have been enough time for him to get that shot off.
Two free throws at the end of the half make it 35-34.
Hey, that was a great first half. I tell you, very competitive, great game to watch. Both teams play at a high level. Hopefully, halftime, Coach Green will draw up some things. They'll come back out, take the lead. Good first half.
takes the ball to the wing. And a violation was called on the Imps. It'll be Green Hope ball.
That's a good way to start the half. Get the ball back on a turnover.
Chuck Hills to Savino. He immediately gets a 3. That gives Green Hope a 2-point lead.
Yeah, he can hit those threes. Savino has a nice shot, squared up well on that one.
He's limited in the first half due to foul trouble. Has already made an impact here in the second half. Carey works it inside. Swings outside, deflected. Off Carey will be Green Hope ball.
This is the kind of start Green Hope needed. Come out, get a good little run here. Savino back in the game.
Schaffer, he steps back for a corner 3. That's a 6-0 run to start the half for Green Hope.
If he's going to be left open like that, that's going to be all day. He's almost automatic from over there.
The drive cannot finish. The foul is called on the shot on P.J. Fenton. Green Hope has a 5-point lead. They were trailing for almost the entirety of the first half. The free throw cuts the lead to 4.
I like what I'm seeing, though. Good intensity coming out of the locker room.
Looks like they have not missed a step. Carey started the half slow, already having 2 turnovers in the first minute of play.
Sometimes that halftime break can take your sweat off. Hard to get the motor running again sometimes.
Green Hope sets up their half-court offense. Savino takes a deep 3. That clanks off the rim. Carey with the rebound. They set up for a 3 in the corner. It's rebounded by Fenton.
Good rebound, good box out.
Jordan Bates-Williams steps into a 3. Green Hope up 7 now.
Looks like Green Hope's made a conscious effort. If you're open, take it. Don't hesitate.
Certainly worked out for him here to start the second half. Carey calls a timeout.
Green Hope does have some good shooters. Jordan, Josh, PJ, Schaffer. All of them can shoot the 3. Lawson. That opens it up inside sometime. When you spread the court, can hit those 3s. It opens up for drives. Gives Chuck lanes to get to the bucket. Great start coming out of the locker room.
What do you think Green Hope has to do to continue this big run they're on?
They can't get relaxed. Got to stay on the same pace, play with the same defensive intensity. And if you have that open look, take it. Don't hesitate, because Carey has shown they play great defense. They're pretty tough. They like to get up in your grill. So keep focused. Main thing is don't lose your focus.
Green Hope leads by 7 with 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. A complete turnaround. And they've outscored Carey by 8 in the third quarter after being down by 1 to start the half. See what Carey does off this timeout. A trap up at the wing leads to an open look, but a miss and a rebound by Bates.
The difference in the first half, those little mid-range shots were falling for Carey. They're tough shots in the game.
Jordan Bates-Williams pulls up for a 2. It's now a 9-point Green Hope lead.
Jordan, he can hit from anywhere. He has a good mid-range game. He can take it to the bucket, shoot threes. Oh, great play.
Schaffer with the steal. Savino pulls back from a three. Back to Savino. He fires it. Misses it.
That was a misfire.
Base Williams playing tight defense, so the three is no good over him.
That three was pretty far out.
Williams thought that three was in from the corner, but it was short. Carey looks to change the momentum of this second half. Drive, and the layup is good.
Went back to a little pressure, but once they get the ball to Chuck, you can't get the ball out of his hands with a crowbar.
Schaffer has the ball. Hands it off to Savino. Finn starts to drive. The ball gets stolen, and the foul is called on Fenton for the hold.
Got to remember, Carey's pretty quick on defense. Can't leave the ball out. Got to be careful about taking care of it.
Can't get lazy despite being on this big run.
We're up 7. Can't lose that. Good rebound, good defense.
And Chuck will slow things up for the Falcons. Fenton now has it. Savino in the corner who drives, dishes it to Hills, who lays it up, and then
that was a great play. Able to see the court, unselfish, gave it up to Chuck. That's good basketball right there. Just great basketball.
Chuck moved without the ball to find the open spot, and it led for 2 points for the Falcons. The ball was inside for the Emerson. The layup is, or the hook shot is missed. Greenup has a chance to make this lead double digits. Savino in the corner, he drives, deflected out of bounds. It was off Greenhope. Justin Grant is checking in for the Falcons.
Justin gave us a good little lift there in the first half. Jordan's been playing well. Get a quick breather. Long second half. Carey's going to put a lot of pressure as the game goes on. That could have been an illegal screen there on 20 that wasn't called.
The Carey player steps on the baseline. Carey back with this full court pressure.
Might need a timeout here.
He does
Good
just
call.
that.
That was close to 5 seconds. Good call by Savino. Savino, when he was on the freshman, he played point guard, so he's used to running the show. Chuck has done a great job for the varsity at the point. Savino has that mentality. I think that's good. Good coaching there. Put Savino throwing it in. A lot of times you can, on presses, get the ball back to the person throwing it in. They want to leave and trap. So in that case, you got another point guard type player that can take the ball and get it up court. Chuck has been so good with the ball this year. He is so, you can trust him with it almost in any situation. Once he breaks it, if he can get to that lane, he is so good around that bucket.
They have Fenton throwing the ball in. He gets it into Chuck. And Carey falls back into the half-court defense. Justin Grant kicks it to PJ Fenton. The corner three is off. Carey looks to go.
Oh, no.
And goaltending is called on Justin Grant. Makes this lead trimmed to 7.
I'm not sure why he called that. Maybe he said Justin trapped the ball on the rim. It looked like he blocked it, but he got a better view than us, so nice job there getting the ball in.
Got it back to the inbounder. Hills kicks out to Lawson. Hills now has the ball on the wing.
Lawson gave us a nice little lift there at the end of the first half. 2 minutes there where he had a 3 and got some steals.
The screen by Lawson. Greenope running a lot of time off the clock on this possession here. The drive. And the foul is called on the floor.
Lawson doing a good job up there screening. The good thing about that is you're making Carey work. That paid dividends at the end of the game.
The ball is deflected out of bounds off Greenhope. Carey will have a chance to cut this lead even further. Carey has been completely outplayed by Greenhope here in this third quarter. This mid-range jumper falls short. They made a bunch of those in the first half. Putback is good.
That was a good second shot rebound. Oh.
Schaffer tried to
I
slam
thought he had that.
Carey with the rebound. They have a chance to cut this lead. They missed the 3. That would have been huge. Greenhope now with a chance to push it.
PJ is so good at getting to the bucket usually.
A series of missed opportunities for both teams. And it will be Carey ball down 5 with just under a minute to go.
Got a little ragged there at that little point right there. Both teams up and down. PJ could have finished that. He just came in a little strong with it. Great drive, though.
He rolled the ball up the floor. The screen is set at the wing. Corner 3 is long. Rebounded by Nick Lawson.
And the chance come. Air ball. Air ball. Try to hold it maybe for one shot here. We'll take a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter.
Winning the ball around the top, around the 3-point line. Schaffer now has it. Back.
Oh.
The jump ball is finally called with 15 seconds to go. Big Greenhope ball.
Great cut by Schaffer's ball, just a little low. He couldn't pick it up. Good play on Carey there. Make a deflection.
Greenup will have another opportunity here to extend their lead in the final seconds of the third quarter.
If you have a 3-point play, this is it. Run it now.
5 seconds to go. Williams hits
and
the
he got
3.
Fouled. He got fouled too.
The refs don't call it. Greenup up by 8, heading into the fourth quarter.
That was a great way to end the third quarter. End on a high note. Good third quarter for Greenhope. Played extremely well. Come out of the locker room hot. Now we just play them even fourth quarter. Put the win in the books.
Greenhope has been in complete control since late in the second quarter, and they furthered that into the third quarter. Now up 8.
I think two things stand out to me. mid-range jumpers for Carey are not falling like they did in the first half. And I think we came out with some really good defensive intensity with fantastic shooting. That's a deadly three-way combination there.
Green Hope.
Shooting, defense, and lack of shooting.
Green Hope hit more threes in the third quarter than they had in the entire game up to that point, and it shows on the scoreboard. Jordan hit a three, Josh hit a three. Carey gets the ball to start the final quarter. He needs something to go right here. Cross-court pass. Just pass inside. The three is shot and missed. Green Hope.
Carey was so hot in the first half, they've really cooled down here in the second half.
Carey could not miss from the mid-range, and I don't think they made a shot from farther than the mid-range or at the mid-range in the second half so far. Hills drives and kicks to Jordan, who drives. The ball's deflected. He gets it to Nick Lawson.
Oh, what a look. What a look.
Schaffer was right under the hoop, and Lawson found him for the easy two.
Great movement. Everybody was ball moving with it. Everybody kept their head up.
When the defense is moving, it leads to open spaces and open shots.
That was a good shot by Carey. Maybe their first three of the half, maybe?
Yes. Green Hope continues its slow pace of play. Trying to trim the length of this game down. Fenton at the rim, can't finish. A putback not good, and Carey looks to go. Kick to the corner, out of the wing. At the top of the key. Drive. Schaffer with great defense.
Oh, what a steal.
Hills with great defense.
Oh, yeah, that was brutal.
He didn't get the shot to go, but he did draw the foul.
That was, you know what, that was, he got his money's worth on that foul. Chuck paid the price for going to the rack, but let's see if he can give us one or at least two. Okay.
Gets the first one to go. With 6 minutes to go in the game, Green Hope now is up by 8. Some slight pressure there by the Falcons, but they fall back. This mid-range jumper falls.
He's hit a couple of those tonight. He has a nice little shot there. He's pretty tough from mid-range, elbow in. Squares up nice.
Fenton gets open, but he can't get the floater to go. And an alley-oop doesn't go. And now Jordan Bates-Williams goes in, and he gets that to fall.
Oh, what a play.
And he drew the foul. You have a chance to have one of those old-fashioned three-point plays.
Jordan's very athletic, can get to the rim. Also has that nice pull-up. And can hit the three. He's pretty dangerous offensively. And as you can see, he can play some defense.
He gets the free throw to fall, and Green Hope now up by 9. As Coach Green gives P.J. Fenton and Chuck Hills a rest, preparing them for the final push.
Wow, that was from another area code. He was out there on that three. That was a great shot for Carey. They needed that.
See if Carey can take advantage of not having the explosive Chuck Hills on the floor.
If they can give Chuck maybe about 2 minutes of rest, be patient, work the ball around, nothing but a back door.
Running time off the clock. And Schaffer has at the wing. Looks in for Savino. It isn't there. Almost a full minute has come off the clock on
nice
this possession.
Back door.
They get 2 points out of it.
Wow, that was a great cut by Schaffer. Schaffer's been quiet lately. That may get him kick-started this fourth quarter here.
That was a possession you wanted to be Green Hope. Take off a lot of clock and get points. Offensive rebound. The kick to the wing. The three doesn't fall.
Good rebound down for Grant.
Grant's having a tremendous game, and he adds to it. Green Hope continues to slow the pace. Holmes can't get a fall by a rebound by Justin Grant. Oh, that was a great block. Great block. Carey couldn't get a shot to fall from it, and Chuck Hills is checking back into the game.
That was one of those volleyball blocks. I mean, he got all of that.
He just spiked it right back into Justin Grant's face.
But as a player, you can't allow that to affect you. Justin's got to keep going to the rim. Oh, you got to make a call there.
Hills was pushed over, going up for the rebound. No call. Carey's going to have another opportunity here.
I've seen people arrested for less than that. Oh,
a great
nice
block. Nick Lawson also having a great game.
Lawson's come to play tonight.
Nick Lawson and Justin Grant have played huge minutes off the bench for the Falcons tonight.
You know, as a coach, you love to see those guys that come in and do their role, play hard. They don't need anything but just being part of the team. Fantastic. Lawson's always been a hard worker, too. That was just absolutely great defense.
Carey now working the ball around and stolen. And it is stolen again. 2.5 minutes ago, Green Hope leads by 8. Carey has to do something here or else they're going to run out of time. And they call a foul on Chuck on the three-point shot. It's going to give Carey 3 shots.
I think Chuck has got a good point there. I think you got to actually touch somebody to foul him. But there again, I'm up here in the stands, so, you know, maybe he saw something we didn't see. But I think Coach Green's asking that now. Where was the foul?
Maybe a phantom foul call.
Those things happen, but you got to keep playing. Chuck's got to stay composed. We still got 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Chuck's trying to ask what happened here on this call. Good job on Chuck's part. He's talking to the ref in a way that's not threatening. The ref and him are communicating well together. So, like to see that. That's good job of refereeing. He talking to Chuck, let him know what he saw, so Chuck can try to correct and not do that next time. That's what you like to see.
All 3 free throws are good for Carey. Effectively a three-pointer. Carey has cut the lead to 5.
Right now, 5 points. You know, overall, I think the referees have done a great job tonight because this game has been really competitive. It's hard to call these games.
Savino drives and draws the foul. It's the 4th fourth foul on Carey.
I tell you, as tight as this game's been played defensively, it's hard to believe there's only 4 and 3 fouls apiece.
Carey takes a full timeout with just over 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter, down by 5. If you're Green Up, what do you do here trying to get a bucket to put the game away?
I think they stay with that motion offense that they're running. They're using a screener at the foul line, people cutting off the screen, looking for back doors. Obviously, we've got a couple good back doors lately off of it. Make sure you don't let them have any run outs. I'd be telling them right now, look, we can only lose this game if we beat ourselves. Take care of the basketball. Get to the free throw line. If it's not a good look, don't take it. Right now, we can burn a minute off, make them chase us.
You don't have to force anything that's not there, especially when you're playing with the lead.
If for some reason we do miss on this opportunity, make sure we get back. We play tough defense, make them work for every bucket. No free layups. Be nice to see a good inbounds play here and get a bucket off of this. I know they have several they can run.
Schaffer hits the safety valve on the inbounds play.
Can't get too complacent though.
No.
Got to be willing to run the offense. They're running like a little weave action. Okay.
See Greeno trying to take off as much time as possible. Fenton dribbling it around the top. The backdoor cut to Fenton is stolen. Schaffer. Carey with the chance to cut it to one possession. The minute and a half to go in the fourth quarter.
That was a great defensive play. He cut in on the lane there. Picked off the pass. Get a good stop here. That could be big.
Works it inside. No call. And an open three doesn't fall.
Good rebound by Jordan Bates. Big time.
He didn't get a call when he got bodied, but got the rebound. Coach Green will call a full timeout with a minute to go.
That call could have gone either way. It could have been a charge. That would have been big, but we got the ball back anyway. Jordan Bates went up big on that rebound. It's like he's saying, I'm going to go get it. That's what players do. Players make plays in big situations.
If you're Carey, at what point do you start fouling? Down by 5 with a minute to go.
Absolutely. If you get down about, say, 35, 40 seconds, I would try a good, quick defensive stand here. Maybe put some pressure up front. Maybe do a couple traps. See if we could trap, get a bad pass. You got to think at some point, like you say, 35 seconds, you got to take our chances on fouling. Can't let them just run the clock down. Maybe the question is, who would you foul if you're Carey? Everyone on the floor right now is a pretty good free throw shooter. So, and that's probably Coach Green's thinking. Make sure we got a good Schaffer working on the inside, and he got fouled.
He draws the and one. That makes the lead 7 with a chance to make it 8.
When you go man-to-man on an inbounds at half court, you're opening yourself up. I was surprised to see Carey do that right off the bat. You're opening yourself up to plays like that. Maybe they were going to gamble, try to get a quick steal.
Grinup took full advantage of it and possibly put this game out of reach with 50 seconds to go.
I think if you're Green Hope, you play tight defense, but try not to foul at all costs. Don't put it. See, well, we have fouls to give.
Yes.
Oh. Let's see. We have fouls to give, so we can start now. If we want, we can foul, eat up clock, foul up high. They won't go to the free throw line.
Savino with a loose ball foul. Just carry the ball back. And a three, that doesn't fall. And a corner three doesn't fall. PJ Fenton doesn't get the rebound. The step back corner three doesn't fall.
Slow it down.
20 seconds to go. Green Hope's up 8. Carey will foul. This game,
barring a miracle of some sort that would be something we would not be able to even describe, Green Hope should win this game.
Carey needs a massive miracle. Not likely. He continued to foul.
17 seconds.
Fouled Chuck Hills.
I'll say this has been a great game, good game to watch. Both teams have played extremely hard.
It's been a good basketball game. Both teams have been playing good team basketball, especially here in the second half for Green Hope. Fenton with the rebound, and that will wrap this game up. Green Hope will win 61-53 and remain undefeated in Tri-6 play.
That was a great win to be in the lead in the conference, have beaten Carey twice. So great game. Like there again, both teams played extremely hard. Both teams had players stand out and play good.